Today's weather is sponsored by the Eye Care Associates of West Kentucky, the Paducah location, located at 1748 Broadway Street, downtown Paducah. Don't forget, if you want to see the bi-weekly winter weather forecast, you'll have to sign up for the Weather Talk subscription service, and that's at weathertalk.com or bodotsandweather.com. Just $3 a month. Very inexpensive compared to other services, and you will be able to read the winter weather outlook. It goes into great detail for the coming 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes out to a month, and you find that behind the daily weather summary tab on the weathertalk.com website. And remember, the password for the Weather Talk winter weather outlook is not going to be your personal password for Weather Talk. It'll be a new password, and again, you'll see the link and the password there behind the Daily Weather Summary tab. Good evening, I'm meteorologist Bo Dotson. It is December 12, 2016. It's about 8 o'clock in the evening, and we've got a weak weather disturbance that's going to move through the area tonight. Now, probably going to be dry before midnight here. We look at national radar and look out to the west here, a little bit of precipitation developing. This is part of that system that will move through tonight. Now, I suspect we'll see some showers, light rain break out as we move later into the night, into the morning hours, across southeast Missouri, spreading into southern Illinois, perhaps western Kentucky as well. Probably the heavier activity is going to be somewhere right up in here, northern parts of southern Illinois, northern parts of southeast Missouri, towards Columbia, Springfield, and into Indiana. Areas further south, definitely a chance for some patchy light rain. Now, temperatures tonight will drop down into the lower 30s. Some of this could be mixed with a little freezing rain or sleet. Right now, it does not appear to be a big deal for our local area. Of course, if temperatures drop below freezing and you get a little freezing rain, then the bridges and overpasses, that is a concern. So just be careful. Let's keep an eye on it tonight, not anticipating a significant weather event. But again, temperatures marginal with a little bit of rain, freezing rain, maybe a wintry mix, especially as you move further north. Now, there may be some travel problems as you move up towards St. Louis, towards Indianapolis later tonight. Some of the models are showing a little bit heavier precipitation tonight into tomorrow morning. That leaves us with cloudy skies tomorrow, probably going to see 40, 45 degrees, depends on how thick the clouds are tomorrow. Let's go with lower to middle 40s. Can't rule out some upper 30s, but let's go with lower to middle 40s. Either way, below normal temperatures, normal high temperatures for this time of year, around 48 degrees. Let's switch over to the satellite view. Here we are looking at the infrared satellite. And here comes that disturbance moving into our region from the west. And again, some light precipitation tonight. Let's take a look at some model data. Let's just take a real quick look at the HRR model. Now, this model is a high-resolution model. It'll take us into the rest of the night, into tomorrow morning. I'll just put it in motion here. We're going to stop it at midnight tonight. Maybe some light rain over parts of the air. We'll have to watch those temperatures in the Ozarks. Sometimes it's a little colder. You could have some freezing rain or sleet or snow mixed in. Some of this may not be reaching the ground. Virga, dry air at the surface. Sometimes that causes the precipitation to evaporate for a few hours until the entire column from the ground to the cloud moistens up. Then your raindrops and snow can fall. Now, as we move through tonight, some of this light rain precipitation will spread to the east. We'll stop it here at about 6 a.m. in the morning. Wintry mix, mostly to our north, St. Louis, Springfield, Champaign, over towards Indianapolis, maybe Bloomington, this area right here. All of this down here showing up as rain. We'll keep an eye on the temperatures. Like I said, maybe some lower 30s tonight. But most of the frozen precipitation should stay to our north. We'll just keep moving through the morning hours, 9, 10, 11, all the way up to the noon hour. Most of the precipitation should be over by then. This model does show a little bit remaining in southern Illinois. We'll see about that. I think it moves out fairly quickly as we move towards the noon hour into the afternoon. Now, keep in mind, one more time, clouds thicker over parts of the area. Temperatures may struggle tomorrow to get to the lower to middle 40s. 38 to 42, somewhere in there, possible if you remain in the clouds and the precipitation a little longer through the day. That'll keep temperatures down a little bit. Next big thing, I'm watching a big system for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to have to keep an eye on this one. I'm thinking the low, models show the low pretty far north. I'm thinking the models are wrong, that the low tracks somewhere through here, maybe towards St. Louis area, and then into Indiana. Sorry about that. That keeps us in the warm sector, but barely. If the system were to shift southward, we'd have to keep an eye on the winter weather precipitation with it, because north of the low, you're going to have some heavy snow and heavier precipitation. Keep an eye on that. As the colder air moves in on Saturday night and Sunday morning, we may see the rain change to a wintry mix. So there's a lot to watch. Check out the winter weather forecast today. I spent about 6 hours on it, and you can find that on the weathertalk.com site. Have a nice